What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and today I'm going to be trying to climb into Master Ball in Regulation I for hopefully the last time. Oh, that's pretty cool. And I'm going to be using this team here. This team was made by Ashton Cox, also used by Bruno. I'll link their video in the description below. A few other people used this team as well and got some good results, so I know it's a really solid team. Hopefully I can navigate it well. I'm going to keep playing this team until I make it to Master Ball. What we've got here is SMEARGLE Terapagos is basically the combo here. You have Spore and Fake Out and Follow Me to support, sure, but you decorate this Terapagos, give it +2 special attack, and then start blasting with your choice specs. Other mons, you got Whimsicott with Fake Tears, which can make Calyrex or Terapagos or Chi-Yu do a lot more damage. Tailwind for some speed control, Encore for shenanigans. A pretty standard nasty plot Calyrex as well can sweep, also helped by Chi-Yu. And then an Iron Hands is just an Iron Hands. It covers for some good matchups. It's a good mon in general, just huge stats. Love him. But anyways, hopefully this works out. You can see how long the video is at the bottom, so we'll see how long it takes. It's that long. But anyways, let's get into it. Alright, ooh, Ho-Oh team. Grimmsnarl, Sinistcha, Ting-Lu, Miraidon, Urshifu. Lots of bulk. Lots of special bulk. Yikes. That could be pretty scary. I think I will just go Terapagos, SMEARGLE. See what blasting I can do there. Ain't nothing wrong with Calyrex. They don't seem to have much speed control other than... I guess Ho-Oh could have Tailwind. Okay, they got a few options. Tailwind, Ho-Oh, Thunderwave, Grimm, Trick Room, Sinistcha. Against Ho-Oh, Urshifu, Miraidon, Ting-Lu, I kind of like Iron Hands. I don't think Chi-Yu really does much. Ting-Lu could be... Ting-Lu seemed like a problem, honestly. Can't Fake Tears it, so I don't think Whimsicott's the way to go. Whimsicott wouldn't be the worst with Tailwind, but this is what I'm going with. Iron Hands, we could get walled out by Sinistcha with Iron Hands, honestly, which would be pretty funny. So maybe it was Whimsicott. But I think the rest of the... That's a good trainer card. That's something. I think the rest of the team handles Sinistcha well enough, so maybe I shouldn't worry about that. Ho-Oh, Ting-Lu. Cool. I think I'd like to have my shell for a turn, so probably just Starstorm, Ho-Oh. And decorate Terapagos to start out. I know I want the decorate boosts. I could have faked out there, could have spored something. But I'm worried about getting a spore and then Ho-Oh with its signature move burning SMEARGLE and taking it out immediately. Didn't want that to have to see that happen maybe. Ho-Oh Earthquake is interesting. Ting-Lu double Earthquake maybe? Yeah, interesting. Okay. Pretty neat. Okay, let's just go Iron Hands. Start blasting with this Terapagos. This Iron Hands is not super slow. Tera Starstorm. Just fake out Ting-Lu for now. What could I have done? If I had spored Ting-Lu, That wouldn't have been bad. Protect on Ho-Oh is fine by me. Gives me an extra chance to hit this Ting-Lu. Because one Starstorm wasn't going to do it. And this doesn't give them a free swap from Ho-Oh into something else. Yeah, but now the Starstorms will do it. And I'll just bring in Calyrex. That'll let me get Iron Hands in later for another fake out if I want it. This will give me some offensive positioning. That Ting-Lu hit pretty hard. I wonder if it's like choice band Ting-Lu or something. But anyway, getting Ting-Lu off the field would be great. Ho-Oh swap, probably for Regenerator. Who do I get to hit? I'm happy to hit your Urshifu for free. If you're Scarf, you might not live this. If you're Sash, you're slower than Calyrex, so... Let's see, does Urshifu live +2 Spec Starstorm with Vessel of Ruin on the field? With Vessel of Ruin, maybe. Nope. Cool. So yeah, it was probably Scarf Urshifu then, maybe? Hoping you could switch in, live a hit. But no good. Okay, so Ho-Oh can go down to Starstorm if we can get Starstorm off. With Miraidon, they're not going to let us get Starstorm off. Okay. I'm going to click Starstorm. And Astral Barrage. I imagine what happens is Miraidon hits Terapagos with a Specs boosted Electro Drift probably, and that should do it. And then if Astral Barrage plus Life Orb chip on that Ho-Oh can knock out the Ho-Oh, at that point we'll be good. They're gonna Tera Miraidon into Fairy. I find that surprising. You're not going for Dazzling Gleam, are you? That'd be pretty crazy. That might not be enough to take out Pagos. Not even close. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, Ho-Oh will go down to its own Life Orb. So even if it was like a speed tie this whole time and they went first, Life Orb takes that out. Iron Hand should be able to take a hit from Miraidon. That Dazzling Gleam did nothing. I don't even know if they were Specs. Maybe they're Scarf. Oh yeah, they went before Calyrex. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, they went before Calyrex. That was Scarf Miraidon. Okay. Electro Drift still might have done it to Pagos, but Dazzling Gleam wouldn't. Good game. And good trainer card. Alright, we got Miraidon, Farigiraf, Landorus, Incineroar, Urshifu, and Ice Rider. Okay. Fake out from Incin, possible. Spore isn't super powerful into electric terrain. I do like Terapagos-Smeargle. There could be fake out shenanigans with Incin, but we have a faster fake out, so you can only do that if you're going with like Farigiraf too. Shadow Rider. Would it be Hands or Chi-Yu? How confident am I in them not getting Trick Room up? They can get Trick Room if they want it. I'm gonna go with the fast Mons here. Water Tera Iron Hands is tempting. Yeah, instead of Chi-Yu, Iron Hands. That seems fine. That seems fine. Whimsicott with its fake tears shenanigans could be funny, but Calyrex is probably going to be Clear Amulet. They don't have a trainer card. There's a Farigiraf to worry about. I mean, not all Calyrexes are Clear Amulet, but in closed sheet, you don't know, maybe. Miraidon Farigiraf. Okay. Defense boost Electric Seed. Is this Volt Switch out into Ice Rider? Could be. I could decorate Flamethrower that slot if I want to make that read hard. But I could also Starstorm the Farigiraf decorate. Yeah. There's a Volt Switch into our shell. Alright. That does a ton of damage. Yeah, and there's Calyrex. So if +2 spec single target Starstorm can take out Farigiraf, which I would think it does, then you're not going to get Trick Room this turn. Beautiful. Bye, Farigiraf. Yeah, I could have gone for like the Flamethrower play. I don't know if that knocks out. Probably. Special defense up. Special attack down. Fine. Incineroar. Alright, here I want to terastalize Tera Starstorm. That'll give me more health and get rid of electric terrain. If they fake out Terapagos, I still got rid of electric terrain, so I can Spore. And if they fake out SMEARGLE, then I get my hit off, which is cool. This isn't going to KO anybody. So I do think they probably fake out Terapagos, though. Yeah, cool. Good night. Speed up on SMEARGLE is cool. Attack down. Alright, let's Starstorm. And throw another Decorate at Terapagos. Yeah, I could have Spored Incineroar as well. I don't think he would be Goggles on an electric terrain team. But I also figured as much damage as I can get is probably best. Will this KO anything at +4? Let's see. Double KO! Okay, I'll take it. Woo! Another special defense rise for SMEARGLE. He's not going anywhere. So you gotta come in with Miraidon and use a spread move. I don't think I'm in range, so follow me. Yeah, Fairy Tera, Dazzling Gleam. If that's not enough to take Pagos, we just lose. If it is enough to take Pagos, it's not going to be enough to take Calyrex, so I'm going to get a couple Astrals off. Or even a Decorate into Astral. Nope, not quite enough for Pagos. And I'd say this is probably enough. Single target, super effective. What am I at? +4 now, Specs? Goodbye, Miraidon. Thank you for playing. Thank you for playing exactly as I thought you would every turn. Alright, good game. Go get a trainer card. Alright, Kyogre Zamazenta with Whimsicott, Dragonite, Blood Moon Ursaluna, and Sneasler. Huh. Not exactly a combo you see every day. I don't hate Terapagos-Smeargle, so I'm going to lead Terapagos-Smeargle. Some things that could go wrong. Wide Guard Zamazenta. Zamazenta in general is a little bit annoying. Shadow Rider seems good. Against Zamazenta, do I want hands? Do I want Tailwind? Is there any chance Chi-Yu could do something here? I think I like Iron Hands. But that's a very interesting team they've got. Zamazenta, the scariest thing. What I can do is I can turn off Rain and Flamethrower it, maybe? Cool trainer card. Kyogre, Sneasler. Some kind of fake out play happening here. I'm gonna try to just Starstorm the Sneasler and fake out Kyogre. Alright, yeah, we just trade fake outs. That's all that's happening here. Ooh, and they have normal gem. And Covert Cloak! No! Defense Rise isn't gonna help me. Okay, that's brutal. Yeah, that's really bad. Gonna be a double knockout here. Huh. There's a Throat Chop into our Smeargle, revealing that they have Throat Chop. Thank you for telling me that. And they do Origin Pulse and it connects. Okay. That's not great. Alright, how do I win this? How about Nasty Plot? I don't know, this is winnable. I think I need Nasty Plot, fake out Sneasler. Maybe Kyogre will make some sort of defensive play. Perfect. Alright, +2 special attack. Let's Tera Dark, Astral Barrage. And Drain Punch the Sneasler in case it's like Dark Tera. Or normal Tera. Hopefully they go for a Throat Chop into us. We just resist. I guess they could call this a close combat. I lose. Dire Claw is an interesting middle ground, but doesn't get a status. Alright, if this can knock out Kyogre, which it can. Alright, we're not out of this. I do need them to not have anything fast. And they still have Tera. It's Whimsicott Zamazenta. That's the scary stuff there. How about a Psychic into Zamazenta? No, because they Tailwind Body Press Calyrex. And they're gonna have a Tera. I don't see how I win this. Zamazenta Tera Dragon so that Iron Hands doesn't hit it as hard. And they just Tailwind Body Press Calyrex. At least they can't Encore Calyrex, but those low kicks are gonna need to crit, Mr. Hands. Alright, let's go for a double protect and low kick, but this game's over. This game was over turn 1. Got the double, that's nice. Now you probably switch it up Moonblast and then body press the hands. Just Moonblast into hands, that does enough though. Oh, that's the crit. Might as well have a special attack drop too, why not? Alright, so I guess I need the triple protect and a low kick crit, but I don't know if low kick crit even does it from here. Moonblast. Next Moonblast wins the game, so body press. Goodbye, Cali. GG. Oh. Okay. Covert Cloak Kyogre. Yeah, that'll get me. That'll get me. Good game. I am out of here. And you got a good trainer card. Respect. Alright, we got Shadow Rider Zamazenta with Rock Pond, Amoonguss, Tinglu, and Raging Bolt. Tinglu is a little annoying. I like SMEARGLE though. I'm gonna lead SMEARGLE, see what I can do with it. I also kind of like Whimsicott. Tailwind could be pretty clutch. Maybe it's Whimsicott Terapagos. No, it could still be SMEARGLE Terapagos with Whimsicott Shadow Rider. Yeah, I think that's fine. Tinglu is going to be hard to get through. They don't have a trainer card. Zamazenta's a little hard to get through, but we can fake tears into it. Calyrex, Rock Pond. Cool. could choice into Dark Pulse and fake out the Rock Pond. That seems fun. No Tera. No Spiky Shield. You just flinch. Psyshock my SMEARGLE. And then, is your Cali Sash? Yes. Okay. Special defense up isn't the one we need. Special attack down. Locked into Dark Pulse is not what I want to be, so I'm going to swap in Whimsicott. And I'm happy to Spore Calyrex. Like, I probably lose SMEARGLE. But if you don't target my SMEARGLE, your Calyrex is asleep. Yeah, see? You doubled my Terapagos for some reason. Good enough. Speed. Attack. Alright, Calyrex time. Now I get to throw a nasty Astral Barrage out. And you can swap into whatever normal type you had. Dark type? Tinglu maybe? But I'll just Astral follow me, because I don't want to get cudgeled. Do you have normal Tera? Are you for real right now? You have normal Tera. You are sick and twisted. I do not like you. Disgusting. There's a speed rise. I think I need to Tera now. My Calyrex. I don't want to lose Calyrex to an Astral Barrage. If they follow me, they can redirect to Decorate, but I don't think Decorate really matters too much right now. Yep, okay. Here, have some attack. And since I have the speed boost, you probably want to target my SMEARGLE even. If you even wake up. You could wake up Astral Barrage. If you have like Pollen Puff, that could be attack. Calyrex stays asleep. That's pretty neat. Attack up. Speed down. Alright, I'm no longer faster than Cali. am I faster than Zamazenta? Maybe. Plus, we're pretty fast here. So how about a Psychic on their Calyrex? Spore Zamazenta. Yeah, we either win the speed tie or we're faster anyway. And then we should be faster than every Zamazenta. And Zamazenta, we know it's holding Rusted Shield, so you're gonna go to sleep. You can't have Lumbear, you can't have Safety Goggles. Too bad. Another speed rise is interesting. And last is Raging Bolt. Okay. Or +2 special attack. Yeah, I'm cool with Astral Barrage. Follow me so that you can't thunderclap my Shadow Rider. You could wake up after one turn and go for Wide Guard. Okay, we do redirect the thunderclap successfully. And that's a double knockout. Let's go! Let's go! Good going, SMEARGLE. Yeah, sure, Calyrex did some work too, I guess. I guess it got like, what, 4 KOs? SMEARGLE was the real MVP though. Good game, get a trainer card. Alright, we got Miraidon Groudon with Whimsicott, Grimmsnarl, Volcarona, and Chien-Pao. Pretty scary team. Anything that Terapagos-Terastal can't beat? I doubt it. I do like Shadow Rider. But finally, is it Whimsicott? Iron Hands is okay into Chien-Pao, into Miraidon. Whimsicott could give us some needed speed control though. I think I'm gonna go with Whimsicott. Yeah, I think I need to go Whimsicott. Hopefully I can go with Pagos and just start blasting. That would be fantastic. Really depends on their lead. If they lead Grim, they might have some best of one cheese. If they lead Volcarona, they could have Rage Powder. They don't have a trainer card. Miraidon Whimsicott. Okay. What's wrong with Fake Out Miraidon? Hit it with a Starstorm, keep my shield intact. Light Screen, okay. They are Cloak Miraidon, that's what's wrong with that. Get Pagos out into Whimsicott. I think I need to... Yeah, I think I need to get Terapagos out into Whimsicott. SMEARGLE? Ooh, I don't know, SMEARGLE. Not looking good for you. thing I can do of most value is probably try to decorate Whimsicott, believe it or not. Nothing else provides any value this turn. There's a Tera. Fire Tera. I don't think I get that. What's that for? Okay, they set their Tailwind. They blast an Overheat into the incoming Whimsicott. Okay. Okay. Alright. Sure. You know, Terapagos is significantly less threatened now. Maybe I can just bring it in, try to force a swap, get rid of your terrain to weaken you even more, hit you super effective with Starstorm, and maybe try to get a Decorate off. Snarl Miraidon with... Did they call the Whimsicott swap? Is that what that was? Or did they just think, here's a big hit I can do? About the same, I think it's the same power. Okay, they swapped the Miraidon. That's nice. Into Groudon. Alright, you have Sun for a second, then I get rid of it. I guess, is there going to be a Moonblast, and can it KO SMEARGLE from here? If so, that's a bit annoying. So I'm going to need a special attack boost to get through this. Endeavor Whimsicott! You don't love to see that! But I got my special attack boost off, which is cool. Whimsicott is down to its Sash. Groudon took a hefty chunk there. I gotta go Starstorm and I gotta go Follow Me. Can't let the Endeavor hit Terapagos. Terapagos might be able to live a hit from Groudon here. Might even dodge the hit from Groudon here, which would be even better. Nope. Precipice double connects. I don't see much way to beat Miraidon. Endeavor Whimsicott and Snarl Miraidon. Yep, that's how I would take on a Terapagos too. Oh, nasty. Oh, Chenpao as well? Good game. How can I win this? You go for Snarl, you miss Terapagos. That's how I can win this. That's the only way, yeah. If you double into Shadow Rider, I protect it. Snarl misses Terapagos. That's it. That's the only way. And they would have to throw for that. Like, they could just hit Terapagos with Chenpao. but it's my way out of it, so we'll give it a shot. And then through light screen, if they miss Snarl, I'm at +2. That'll do a lot of damage. Maybe enough. Yeah, good play. Just hit the Terapagos. With Icicle Crash is interesting. That could have missed. It's Life Orb Pow. And then Overheat. Okay. So Icicle Crash could have missed. Presumably now you Sucker Punch and Overheat again. So I need to block the Sucker Punch, dodge the Overheat, get into Mind Games. It's the only way to win, but I don't think it's going to work out. No point in giving up yet. Alright, now you can give up. 4 HP! That's all I need. Astral Barrage. Maybe they don't Sucker Punch this time. They will. They 100% will. But if I got into their mind, then there's a chance. Yep, there it is. Cool. Good game. Whew. Brutal. Good lead. Fire Miraidon? Like, did you call the Whimsicott or not? Anyway, get a trainer card. Alright, Zamazenta, Shadow Rider, Chien-Pao, Urshifu, Entei, and Tornadus. Pretty cool. Honestly, a lot of threats to Terapagos. Kinda like Chi-Yu. Let's go Terapagos. Let's go Shadow Rider for sure. Hand seems nice. Wild Charge, Drain Punch, low kicks, all sorts of shenanigans. But Tailwind as well doesn't seem bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 restricteds, 2 support mons. Is that the way they handle this matchup? I don't know. Might be... I mean, Chien-Pao Entei, is that like Choice Band Extreme Speed? It's pretty cool. Haven't seen that in a minute. Sleepy Puppy! Okay, just Tornadus and Shadow Rider. I don't really mind that. I can live with that. Let's go Starstorm the Torn. This is probably Bleak Wind plus hit SMEARGLE, right? I could lock Dark Pulse. I think it's better to lock into Starstorm here. Spore here. It's just Tailwind, okay. Nasty plot. Nasty plot. Are you Goggles? Nope. Cool. Alright, let's Tera Starstorm this time and decorate Terapagos. So we have a guaranteed sleep turn on that thing over there for a second. If Tornadus has Taunt, probably would have just gone for it. Nope, they had Taunt and they didn't go for it. Okay. Fine. This is bad though because Zamazenta gets in for free. Zamazenta would obviously body press Terapagos. Terapagos, I guess, would swap out. I could double swap. I could bring in Shadow Rider and Whimsicott. There's no way an Astral Barrage is coming. Problem is Whimsicott could go down from if there's like a Psychic targeting SMEARGLE. So all I can do is fake out. I need to swap. Wide guard. Interesting. And you stay asleep. Cool. I'm going with Nasty Plot. Encore the Calyrex into Nasty Plot. Yeah, you can wide guard. I'm gonna Encore over there. I'm gonna Nasty my plots. Then I'm gonna Encore the Zamazenta. I'm having a good old time. Let's just go for Psychic onto that Shadow Rider. Encore the Zamazenta. Got you locked down. That switch was even better than I thought it would be. Also, that Shadow Rider was asleep for a good amount of time. Chen Pao could be the answer here. Urshifu. Yeah, no, that ain't it. Goodbye, Urshifu. What trouble could I run into? If it's Dark Terra on their Calyrex, then my Psychic does nothing and they can Astral Barrage me back. More turns of Encore over there. Let's just protect Callie. Get up a Tailwind. Battle's just canceled. Okay, they're done. Good game. Good game to my opponent. Great trainer card. I love it. Alright, Shadow Rider, Eternatus with Iron Crown, Chi-Yu, Rillaboom, and Indeedee. What? Wild. Absolutely wild. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Expanding Force stuff. Chi-Yu seems really good here. Maybe it's even Chi-Yu Whimsicott lead with double restricteds? That does seem fun. Dropping SMEARGLE is weird, but they have Indeedee, which means Fake Out, Decorate. If their goggles even Spore, does nothing. So yeah, here's what I'm going with. I guess Fake Tears and Encore aren't that useful either if Indeedee's on the field. Cool Arceus. Whereas SMEARGLE, I mean, speed control versus follow me. Alright, I don't hate this. Beads of Ruin happens before their pressure. They know I'm Scarf now. They don't have booster energy. So I should be able to Snarl. I think I should just Tailwind for now. Probably defensive Tera on Crown. If it's an offensive, like Tera Blast or some shenanigan like that. Okay, it is. Ground Tera Blast. I don't know what your item is. You weren't booster energy. And I am gonna Snarl you first. Alright, drop there, no cloaks. Tachyon Cutter into Whimsicott makes sense, okay. That is okay. I don't think you're going to be able to knock out Chi-Yu. Copy Power? Whatever. Let's just go with Calyrex. Oh, I guess I could have also gone with Terapagos. Could have done some good damage here, but how about a Snarl? Nasty Plot. Weaken you up a bit. Set up a bit. Rillaboom. Just for some healing? Okay. Do what you want to do, man. Toxic. Okay. Hopefully I can finish this game before the Toxic really comes into play too much. I'm actually leaning toward keep Chi-Yu on the field right now so that I can do extra damage with Astral Barrage. I think that's what I'm going to do. Do I want my Dark Tera for anything? Maybe they're Calyrex, so I'll hold it for now. Snarl. Astral Barrage. No Fake Out. Cool. Rillaboom at least should be gone. I wonder if I'm gonna have enough to take that thing out. Ooh, so close. This grass is keeping me alive a little bit too. They've got Recover, but that's not gonna take them out of range. Recover, Cosmic Power, Toxic. They probably don't have Protect. So with another Tailwind turn, I can keep blasting. I think I have one more Tailwind turn. Tailwinded, Nasty Plotted, Astral Barrage. Yeah, one more. last Tailwind turn. Let's go Snarl. Let's go Dark Tera. Let's go Astral Barrage. Battle's just canceled. Let's go. Let's go. Great trainer card. Alright, Kyogre Zacian with Urshifu, Roaring Moon, Chenpao, and Amoonguss. It's a little scary. Water Tera Iron Hands is somewhat interesting. I think I'm fine leading Pagos with SMEARGLE. But I think I want Iron Hands plus Shadow Rider. Pretty scary matchup. I don't love fighting Kyogre. Roaring Moon and Chenpao being double dark types to mess with Shadow Rider if I don't save the Tera could be annoying. They don't have a trainer card, so you know they're going to be annoying. Alright, what do we got to start? Roaring Moon Kyogre. Gotcha. Booster energy. Speed up. Let's just Tera Starstorm. Decorate. Just click the button. Get rid of the rain. Get a boost. Start blasting. That's my take here. Just Tailwind. Okay, so SMEARGLE's gonna get the hit off, which is fantastic. We go for Water Spout, which will do a ton. But then we get to do a ton right back. How much is a ton? If this gets a double knockout, that'd be great. I don't think it does. No, Kyogre just hangs on. And we got a crit. Defense up. SMEARGLE, that defense is not going to help you. You're at 1 HP. Single target Origin Pulse is just as going to be as strong as the Water Spout. This what probably takes out Pagos if it connects. But the play is Starstorm and Follow Me. On the off chance that they miss Origin Pulse or go for a weaker move like Ice Beam, they could be in a lot of trouble. But yeah, Origin Pulse definitely gets the KO as a single target move. Problem is how many Tailwind turns they have left. Probably lose this one. Two Tailwind turns. I guess that's not the worst. We could fake out Zacian here. Go for Astral Barrage. probably... They double protect if they have it, and they probably do. Unless it's Assault Vest Kyogre. Their last mon is Indeedee. They could also bring that in to block Fake Out. Did they have Indeedee on this team? Wait, they let me get the Fake Out off? They connect 3 Origin Pulses now. Not a fan of that. If the last mon is Chenpao, then our only play is Dodge Play Rough. They can lock down Shadow Rider with Sucker Punch. It is. And then Play Rough will take Iron Hands, especially with Sword of Ruin, so we just have to dodge. Low kick. Low kick wins the game. All we gotta do is dodge Play Rough. Ooh, do they have Ground Terra Blast? Chenpao is going for a Tera Stellar. Interesting. Sure, I get it. Unless you're doubling into hands. No, it's just Sucker Punch. Miss. 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 No! Good game. A rough start. And then I figured after they hit 3 Origin Pulses, they were probably due for a miss, so that's why I kept going, but GG, go get a trainer card. Alright, Zacian, Kyogre, Landorus, Tornadus, Urshifu, Iron Hands. Double fighting types. Kyogre, Zacian, Landorus. Yikes. My own speed control could be good. Maybe with the horse. Or how good is Horse SMEARGLE? We could get a Fake Out. I like the speed control. I like Iron Hands SMEARGLE. I think drop Terapagos entirely here. They'll have a lot of plans for Terapagos, is how I see it. Zacian and Landorus can somewhat threaten Iron Hands, but I could Terra Iron Hands, making it weak to their Iron Hands, but we'll see. Urshifu Kyogre could be scary if there's Scarf Ursh. I could Tailwind to get a hit in and then lose my main sweeper. Ooh, Fluttermane. Cool trainer card. Zacian, Iron Hands. Okay. That's not so bad. In fact, how about Astral Barrage, Fake Tears Zacian? Because if that can get a knockout, that would be awesome. Here, -2 special defense. And 100 Shadow Balls. And there is no more Zacian. Let's go. Alright, hands could Heavy Slam maybe would get a KO. Into Whimsicott. Just Wild Charge. Calyrex can eat that. Pretty good start. Tornadus is here, that is fine. Because we can just go for another Astral. And Tailwind. I guess Sash Tornadus could get a hit in here. But they're just going for their own Tailwind. Okay. Now that we've got a +1, it should be enough for Iron Hands. And it wasn't Sash Tornadus. Cool. This one's going pretty smooth. And last is Kyogre. Is there any chance you are Scarf Kyogre? Do a Protect Fake Tears play. Okay, yeah, they're not Scarf Kyogre. They're done. Good game. Nice and quick. And good trainer card. Alright, Miraidon, Cali Ice with Grim, Urshifu, Incin, and Landorus. I think I want to go Smeargle, Terapagos. I like Shadow Rider as well. And probably Iron Hands. Iron Hands has a little problem with Landorus. But it's decent into the rest. If Trick Room goes up, which I don't think it would. Iron Hands could be faster than most of the team. That's what I'm going with. Oh, good luck, have fun. Well, let's see if you have a trainer card. You do, and it's awesome. Okay, here we go. Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl, Ice Rider. That's not so bad. What do I Starstorm Fake Out? Do I call a Protect and just go straight for Decorate? Nope, Fake Out. Perfect. Thunder Wave. That's fine. Shouldn't be the biggest deal in the world to be paralyzed a little bit. We're full paralyzed as well. And it looks like they're the leftover set, so they're pretty tanky, pretty annoying. Could they swap in Miraidon to block a Spore? Totally. How about Starstorm Decorate for now? Okay, they just Protect. That gives me a free Decorate. I don't mind that. Spirit Break into Smeargle. Cool. Special defense up, special attack down, whatever. Let's go Starstorm and Spore into the horse. I think I've gone long enough not sporing that they're not going to just bring in Miraidon. They totally could, though. Light Screen. Cool. Totally cool. Good night. finally we get to attack. And it does a good chunk of damage. Defense up. Nice. Now we're not in Spirit Break range. Let's go Starstorm the horse again, and... yeah, Starstorm the horse again. Decorate Terapagos more. Ooh, they woke up and protected. I kind of don't mind that, because now I got a play to make. Because now that they woke up and protected, they'll expect another Spore, and this time they will bring in Miraidon. Assuming we don't get crit. Yeah. I guess your other option is Thunderwave Smeargle. Our speed just rose, so that doesn't work either. Yeah, so now we Tera. If they bring in Miraidon, the Tera will get rid of electric terrain, allowing us to Spore the horse. They're not even doing that. Okay. Grass Tera horse, maybe? That would just still take too much damage. I don't think you'd want to do that. Thunderwave Smeargle. Okay. You gotta get the full para because I'm still faster than your horse. Good night. Though both of my mons being paralyzed is pretty annoying. Gotta give them that. Woo! Bye, Grim. No more Thunder Waves for you. Giving them an extra switch in probably isn't what I wanted, but Terapagos is just too strong. Special defense up doesn't mean much. Smeargle being paralyzed plus 2 speed. Probably just gonna have to redirect whatever Miraidon does. And then there's Landorus. So probably Gleam into Earth Power. Terapagos can take both of those. Fantastic. Follow Me is still in play in case they get cute and try to go Electro Drift. They're just gonna Dazzling Gleam. Doesn't matter if I try to click Spore or Decorate. But yeah, if Gleam into Earth Power can take Terapagos. Uh-oh, Smeargle can't move. That didn't matter. Yeah, 'cause you're going Gleam, Earth Power. Is that gonna be enough? It'll be close. Not enough. Terapagos full para, no! That could not be worse. I have to Starstorm and I have to Protect. Because then I need to get a Fake Out turn in. So you're going to Gleam Earth Power. Okay, Fake Out. Okay, assuming Miraidon is Spec. Fake Out Miraidon, Astral Barrage. Earth Power doesn't take Shadow Rider. And then another Astral Barrage. Should be okay, right? Then Landorus has the choice of maybe Protect this turn. But protects it's not getting the Earth Power off this turn. I think this still works. You choose to protect. That's valid. I'll take an extra life orb tick, I guess. Oh, that Miraidon took nothing. That Miraidon did not take nearly enough damage. Electric Terrain is still up. I need to wild charge the Miraidon. Hope they double Calyrex. They Earth Power Iron Hands. We're in trouble. But they have to go after Shadow Rider, because if I Astral here and you don't hit Shadow Rider, yeah, you gotta. That's a knockout on Miraidon. Beautiful. Now I'm in the very scary position of I should Nasty Plot to take less Life Orb tick, because I think it's going to be 2 Astral Barrages. Whew. And if you had a Sash, you don't now. And Light Screen's gone. Okay, Light Screen is probably what the problem was there. But now we got it. They already used Tera. Yes, okay. Whew, we got it. Let's go. Oh man, that was intense. Yeah, that Light Screen was throwing my calcs off a little bit, but we got through. Whew. And yeah, I would go down to Life Orb here if I had attacked the previous turn, so it was that close. But I still have 11 HP, so. If it had done 11 HP more, I would have been in trouble if I had attacked twice. Heck yeah. And we're back. That took a little longer than I was hoping, but this is a really solid team. I had to learn how to use it. There was a little bit of a learning curve, I think. But thank you very much again to Bruno for making this rental, for Ashton Cox for building this team originally, and everyone else who used it and made it popular so that I eventually saw it. Thanks. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.